Welcome back to another deal review. Today, we're going to be talking about how we made $5,000 wholesaling a piece of real estate in Ohio. Now, this comes from the 2023 50 Deals in 50 States in 50 Days Challenge, but it's one of my most favorite live seller calls, and that's because the seller tested my patience. She really made me sit in silence. And I believe it's for like 20 minutes. She puts me on hold. Now, the reason why this took place is because it was one of the more frustrating days during the 50-day challenge where I didn't get many solid conversations. I didn't have a signed contract. And as we were marching into the evening and it was our normal wrap-up time, I did what I do sometimes. I was like, I'm not going to end this video until I get a signed contract. So I kept calling, and I'm like an hour past my normal wrap-up time, and I'm tired. I mean, we're already like 25, 30 days into the challenge. I'm ready to go home. But I made this stupid comment saying I'm not stopping. And you guys are blowing up the chat. And you're like, yeah, keep going. More seller calls. And then I get this seller on the phone. But I said signed contract, so I'm going to keep going. And she says, I need to talk to my family. I said, why don't you go talk to your family right now? And you'll see what happens on the seller call. But we're going to break everything down. We're going to also show you the pictures of the property. We'll talk about the dispositions. We'll talk about how the deal almost fell apart. Then we'll also show you the conclusion of this deal. So, without further ado, here's the live seller call.
Hello?
Hi, is Rebecca there?
This is her.
Hey, Rebecca, this is RJ Bates calling about your property there on Grandview Avenue. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Are you still looking to sell that property?
I am.
All right. How much you looking to get for it?
I was looking around 45.
Okay. So your reason that you put down was you're a tired landlord or non-performing tenants.
I'm just tired of. I actually have tenants in there at the moment, but I live in Florida, and I'm tired of dealing with the whole thing. They're good tenants. I don't have an issue with them, but it's just I just don't want to deal with it anymore.
I gotcha. How much are they paying a month?
$850.
They pay on time?
Yes, they're great. I've not had a single issue with them.
So what are you having to deal with, like maintenance and stuff?
Yeah, just having to go back and do the maintenance, dealing with homeowners insurance and renters insurance, and just a few little. It's nothing major. Like I just got a call from the insurance. They need some trees cut down around the house. Just little things like that, and it's just. I work full time. My husband works full time, and I have kids, and it's just too much to try to get back and forth to deal with it every time. Which the renters are actually cutting the trees down now, and it's not full grown trees. It's like I don't know, what would you call them? Like more like just tall bushes.
I gotcha.
Yeah, which we used to keep trimmed down when we were there, but I don't think the renters have. So, but they supposedly took care of it yesterday, so we'll see.
That's crazy. I've never had insurance even care that much to ask me to do something like that.
Right? They said this is the first time they've said anything to us, too. They said it's because they were touching the house. So,
I mean, I get that, but I'm just saying, like, how did they even find out?
I'm assuming they drove at the house because we were renewing our insurance. I don't know if they drove by the house or I'm not sure, because they also saw a trampoline that was in the backyard that we had to get rid of as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
So, I mean, it's just, like I said, it's just little things like that. I don't have time to deal with that. I have other things that I'm trying to deal with, and it'd just be easier if that was one less thing to work with.
how would you say the condition of the property is?
how would you say the condition is? Pretty good. I say it's in pretty good shape. The last time we were in there was probably about 2 months ago, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. It was last month. Was it last month? No, it was in April. We went in April, and they've taken pretty decent care of it. I haven't seen any issues other than there was one broken window out in the upstairs room. They claim it was wind, but I've lived there prior to moving for 20-some years, and I never had that issue. So they were supposed to be fixing that as well.
There's a whole floor in there less than.
Yeah, the roof is only. When did we get that roof replaced?
The roof has been built for lifetime shingles.
Yeah, we got the roof was replaced 8 years ago, but it was lifetime shingles. We put new flooring in it probably about 3 years ago.
I mean, does it look like the pictures on Zillow?
Yeah.
And the water heater is only like 3 years old.
Yeah, the water heater that we put in there is only about 3 years old as well.
Does the kid on the stairs come with it?
Depending on how he's acting, as of today, yes.
Gotcha. Well, if that's the case, I don't know if I want him because I have a couple of those myself, so I know how that goes.
I can knock the price down a little bit.
Yeah, I'll take the cat. The cat's probably better behaved. All right, let me see here.
I do have to tell you that the renters are undocumented.
Oh, it's okay.
As far as they are not, one of them's a citizen, I believe. The others are not.
I'm from Texas. So
Okay.
if you're following my drift.
Yeah, I got this.
Yeah.
The main one that we talked to, he has the citizenship.
Right. I mean, if they pay, we're good. We're good.
That's what I said. Like every time I go there to check on the house, it's clean. And I've not had one issue. They pay on the first every single month. Not a single issue with it.
I got a couple just like that, and man, it's good, isn't it?
It's nice. Yeah, I get no complaints from them ever. No complaints. No complaints from the neighbors because we've talked to them a few times. Which the neighbors, they're not super close, but still it's like a little suburban area. They're close enough. But yeah, no issues with them whatsoever. So I was not in a rush to kick them out because they're doing okay.
So
but they are aware that we were trying to get rid of the house as well. So they know that there's no lease or anything. They know that.
But we want them to stay.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, I mean, if they're there and they're paying, I mean, and they're good tenants and they're taking care of it, I mean, that's the ideal scenario.
Yeah, like I said, they're cutting down the trees for us yesterday, so.
Right. I mean, if they're treating it like it's their own home, why wouldn't we want them to stay, you know?
Exactly.
What would you say if I said 40,000 cash, no commissions, I cover the closing costs?
Let me talk to him real quick. Hold on a second. He says, hold on a second. Let me put the TV down real quick so we can hear. All right, talk now what you told me.
I said 40,000, no commissions, and I cover the closing.
It's busting, I think. Okay. Can we talk about it a bit between ourselves, and then how long are you working for?
I don't know. How long do you want to talk?
Not long. I mean, a few minutes, because 20,000 is not terrible, and it gets us off our hands, so we're kind of leaning towards yes. But I want to make sure that it's going to cover how much I still owe on the home as well. So I've got to look into that and then check with him.
I mean, it takes me about 7 minutes to finish writing up this contract that I'm writing up. So if
Okay.
you just want to put me on hold, you can go look it up.
Okay, I can do that.
All right.
All right, just a second. I don't know how to put it on hold though.
just mute me.
Oh, okay.
Fucking savage. I'm on the phone. I'm sending a contract. Trying to figure out what title company I want to use. I'm on the phone with a seller. She's talking it over with her husband. I'm writing the contract. I'm going to send it to him and get him to sign it right now.
I know, but you're looking on here, so.
I know. Do we have like a preferred title in Ohio? I've always just sent stuff to.
Tempora.
Oh,
Huh?
really?
Remember we got them in?
I know, but I thought we had a not good experience.
I mean, they did try to charge us because we had a seller cancel, but.
No, it was they missed stuff and then found out. No,
I don't know. I mean, let me look.
I think it's Fireland Title is who we've used in the
Oh, I
past.
know, we like them a lot.
Yeah, that's what I want to use.
I'll be out there waiting on you.
Okay. wonder how long she's going to keep me on hold. She's a fan of awkward silence, too. This is in Ohio. Took us 25 days. We're so close to finally getting one. Seriously. Oh, we just sit here and wait. I got the contract locked and loaded. The question is, should I just go ahead and send the contract? My Jeopardy music says this. This is the most epic hold ever by a seller. Bangs, Texas, huh? I don't know much about Bangs. Let me look up and see where it's close. I've lived here my whole life. I've never heard of Bangs. Fidelity National Title. Man, just this seller is quickly becoming one of my most favorite sellers of all time. I'm gonna make you sit right there on your offer. "21 minutes strong." What's crazy is I mean, it's just a $5,000 difference. I mean, it isn't like we're asking too big of a price difference from what she asked. Pretty sure today is the second longest day as far as length of video. We're at 8 hours and 32 minutes. And I have no idea how long I will be on hold. This is amazing. I actually wish I could hear the conversation that they're having right now. "24 minutes." So 9 minutes ago, Robin said Jeopardy music
Are you
played.
still there?
Oh yeah, I'm still here.
Okay. I'm sorry. We're still here. I'm just, some of my adult kids are here, and that was their home they grew up in, so they're having a little, we're still discussing it. So,
I got you.
if you could just give us a few more minutes.
Yeah, that's fine. By the way, the contract is in your email.
Okay. All right. I'll take a look at it.
All right, I'm here.
All right. Thanks.
Oh man. Oh man. There's adult kids. She doesn't sound old enough to have adult kids. If anything, I've done a good job of making them feel like there's a sense of urgency. Play some elevator music. She just viewed it. Getting serious now. That absolutely. They owe it to me. Kip, I'm playing the music for you. I know Robin asked for it, but you asked for it first. Well, yeah, because I have to play this unlicensed music.
Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
So I was talking to them all, and I mean, they wanted me to ask if you could like meet in the middle and do 42.
I like it.
Okay.
You know,
And
you know why I like it, Rebecca?
what's that?
Because you unapologetically put me on hold for 20 minutes because I told you just put me on hold, and that is totally something I would do, and then countered me $2,000. I am gladly going to cancel this contract and send you another one for $42,000.
Oh, that's amazing. Then I guess we have a deal.
All right, but now you have to wait on me.
Okay, that's fine.
All right, let's. Now I do have a question.
What's that?
What are you going to do with all $2,000?
Honestly, we have a lot of stuff in the garage, so we're probably going to use that for either storage or to get the stuff moved back down here.
That is totally not a fun answer.
I know.
No, let's make something else up. Let's say, where do you live now?
I live in Florida.
Oh yeah, no, you're gonna go see the manatees. That's
Okay,
what.
I can do that.
Yeah.
I have been wanting to do that. So.
Yeah, see, that's way more fun. Like, oh, okay, my $2,000 is going to good. You saying you're gonna take my $2,000 and go move junk to another place to hold on to junk, not fun. No, no one likes that answer.
So I'm going to call with the manatees then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Way better. All right. All right. It's in your email.
Okay. So I just go in there and sign it, and then what's the next steps after that?
So once you sign this, tomorrow morning we'll send it off to the title company to open up title.
Okay.
You said, is there a lease with the tenants or no lease?
There is no lease. We just kind of signed like a paper between ourselves.
I got you.
Kind of just like a handshake deal.
Yeah. So what will happen is it kind of moves on down the pipeline to the rest of my team. So you'll receive an email from it'll be from Keaton, but it comes from transaction coordination email. So he'll just say, "Hey, we got your contract. Congratulations. Here's the next steps." You'll get an email where we open up title with the title company, which is Fireland Title. And then at some point in time, we'll want to schedule for us to come out and walk the property to see it, which, of course, we know we'll have to schedule that with the tenants. So someone on my team will call you and say, "Hey, what's the best way to do that? Is it to go through you guys? Is it better for us to just schedule with the tenants? Whatever you guys want to do." And then we'll go out there, we'll walk it. And realistically, because we already have some pictures of the property, it's not going to be that lengthy because sometimes we just have no idea what the properties look like, right? We already have a pretty good idea. So, and then we'll be closing later this month. So it's pretty easy little process.
Sounds good to me.
All right. You gonna sign that bad boy so I can end my night on a good note?
Yeah. You want me to set it? Let me see if it
I
can
mean,
yeah.
listen, I've waited 33 minutes. Okay, I think we can do. All you gotta do is click start, sign, finish.
Okay.
Because trust me, today I wasted about 3 hours of my day calling people and telling them how to do this. It was not fun.
No, I'm pretty comfortable with doing it. I just make sure it came through. I think it's here. Let me see if that's the right one. My internet's just being really slow. One thing about Florida, the internet here has just been absolutely terrible.
What part of Florida are you in?
Pensacola.
Oh, okay. I went there all the time as a kid. That's like that's where every Texas family goes for vacation.
I know when the hurricane hit 2 years ago, year and a half ago, it was all the Texans came here.
Yeah. Because it's just as far to drive to Pensacola as it is to drive to like certain parts of Texas.
That's funny.
Well, at least where I live. I live up in DFW, so.
Can you resend it? Because I'm not seeing it in my email. The other one's there, but when I click on it, it says it's no longer a link.
Yeah. All right, it should be that one that I just sent it.
Let me refresh it. There it is. Okay. So for the purchase price on there, it still says $40,000.
What? No.
Yeah.
No. What did I do? Oh, come on, Bates. God dang it. All right, I promise you I wasn't trying to pull a fast one on you.
Oh, no, I don't think you were.
I even typed it and everything. What did I do? Did I just not download it? You know, this is when you know it's time to call it a day, when you start making those kind of mistakes. No, I literally wrote it. I just didn't download it. Now that's funny. So did you know you're going to sell it today? Or is this
I did it initially when I started looking at it. It was just kind of I don't know, maybe I should do this or not kind of deal.
Right.
Because when the insurance, because they're calling us every day harassing us, have you gotten that trampoline? Have you moved that trampoline? And I have a friend that's come to get it, but it's not going to be till this weekend. And I was just like, I'm so tired of dealing with this. So that's why I initially started looking at stuff. Because we just really don't have the time to get down there and get everything ready and get a realtor and all that.
Oh yeah, no, trust me. I I just sold a couple of properties just like this. I did one in Akron, where it had just gotten to the point where I had owned it for too long, and I was jaded by the tenants that I had. I had a guy that told me, you know, he was the best tenant. It was a duplex. And come to find out, the one that was the good tenant was the one that the other one was saying was the bad tenant. And the one that was saying he was the good tenant, he totally just messed the place up and then started not paying me. And so it just got to the point where it was like, I just want to sell this property because I have too many bad memories with this property.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I mean, I have pretty good memories. Well, we have mixed memories with this house, but
Right.
I mean, it's just, and like I said, the tenants that are in there, they're amazing. Like, we don't hear anything from them. If they have issues with something, they immediately tell us. And that doesn't happen very often. They usually just take care of it. Yeah. I mean, they're pretty good tenants, but I think it's because of who they are, honestly. But
okay, I sent you the right one with 42,000 on this side.
See if it showed up yet. Yep, there it is. Mm-hmm. been kind of back and forth about selling it because I was like, well, maybe I want to keep it for the kids, but maybe I don't. I don't know. So I'm still a little nervous about it, but it's fine. All right, I signed it.
All right. Well, congratulations. Go enjoy the rest of your night, and like I said, you'll be hearing from my team moving forward. All right.
All right, that sounds amazing. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Rebecca. Have a good night.
You too.
Bye-bye. All right. Got it. All right. So that's one of my more favorite live seller calls that I've ever had. It was just funny how they set me up, put me on hold. And then she hit me for the extra couple $1,000 there at the end. And it was fun. It was a good moment. We got the signed contract. We got the pictures back. And as you can see right here, property was in pretty decent condition. I mean, I was pleased. Dispo manager was pleased. Hey, good job, boss man. Way to get a good one. Now, this is an Ohio deal, lower price point. We know we're not going to make a ton of money on this deal. We didn't go into the deal with the intention of making a ton of money. So we started our dispo marketing, and we were asking for a $10,000 assignment fee. We ended up receiving several offers, but we decided on this one, so we didn't have to renegotiate at all. It was just a $5,000 assignment fee. Now, mind you, we're right in the midst of the 50-50-50. So at this point, we have a lot of contracts and a lot of properties to dispo. There's just a lot of moving pieces, right? I'm creating chaos with getting 125 contracts in 50 days. So $5,000, Ohio wholesale deal, let's send it. So we sent the assignment. Everything's good. Title comes back. Everything's clear to close. Well, the issue that pops up is that title lets everybody know we are clear to close. But the day before closing, our buyer comes back and says, I have a funding issue. Now, in my opinion, this was a drop ball by us inside of our transaction coordination. We should have done a better job of following up with both title and our buyer, making sure that the buyer's lender was good to close. The main issue was we had asked the buyer, and the buyer said yes, but we didn't ask if the title company had already received all of the documentation and docs needed for the loan. So because of that, we were not aware that the buyer was not prepared to close, so they asked for an extension. So we then had to go back to the seller and ask for an extension. Now, the first time we did this, 0 issues. Signed extension for 1 week. But then we came across a real big problem. When the buyer asked for a second extension, the lender still was not ready to close. The seller said, something's off here. We don't feel like you guys can perform. We want to terminate. So we thought we were going to lose the deal. However, my dispo manager did a great job of getting them on the phone, communicating to them with transparency about what was taking place, the fact that we had already communicated with the hard money lender, and we knew for a fact that this deal was going to close. So we actually sent over a termination for the day after closing or an extension to that closing date. They signed the extension, we got the deal closed, and we made our $5,000. So luckily, I can show you guys this great seller call. One of my favorite moments. Listen, $5,000, not what we want to make on a wholesale deal, but it was still a solid transaction. And this is what's going to happen when you're a nationwide wholesaler. You're going to get deals sometimes in the middle of nowhere, Ohio, that you're only going to make $5,000. But you stack those. We call that stacking pennies, baby. It's part of being a nationwide virtual wholesaler. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Appreciate each and every one of them. Make sure you like today's video. We'll see you guys tomorrow.